Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms' new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms' crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. I'm Grant Merrill along with Edward Crabtree as we've got the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets taking on the Hammon Lady Warriors. Edward, good morning. Glad to be working with you today.
Hey, good morning. Glad to be here. This is going to be quite the experience here.
Well, I know that Hammon probably not used to playing in an arena this large.
No, definitely not.
You guys definitely bringing some good competition to the Tournament of Champions. Give me a little background on the team and your journey so far in the first part of the season.
Well, first part of the season, we're 12-0 right now, so we're coming in playing hot. I feel like we're playing pretty hot here our last 3 games. We've really been rolling. We picked up a tournament win in South Canadian Classic there in Leedy a weekend or 2 ago, and they look to be rolling.
Well, if you can go 12-0 with some of the teams you play, I know that it looks to be a really good season for you guys. Coming up against the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornet team that's pretty good as well for Coach Carlin Adkism and her crew. Give us your keys to victory in trying to pull out a win here today.
I think we just got to utilize our big girl, number 24, Henley West, down low and try to force them to come out or guard our shooters. We're used to her getting double team, triple team down low. So maybe if we get our shooters getting hot on the outside, we'll be able to open up something in the middle.
We'll get you set up on our starting lineups as we move through the first quarter. Henley West will jump at the opening tip for the Hammon Lady Warriors. And at 6'5", would you send anyone else out there? No. She will go up against, tell you who that is here in just a moment for Booker T. That is going to be a roster change that we do not have as of yet. We'll tell you who that is here in just a moment. Into the front court, Justice Espinoza for the Lady Warriors as Hammond controls the opening tip. First shot of the game is missing and no good as Booker T will be able to take it back the other direction.
Foul is on number 23, Emma Crapshaw.
Emma Crapshaw, you know her?
Yeah, I think I might know her a little bit. That's my daughter. I'll give her a little shout out. Today's her 17th birthday as well, so happy birthday, Emma.
Goodness. That's where all the money goes, right?
No, yes, her and her older sister.
Into the paint, 2-point shot coming. It's on the way and in for Kennedy Glenn. 2-0, Booker T leading. I've got a senior at Edison. We can compare notes later. Into the front court, Hindley turns it over. Back the other direction, Tiara Owens will put it up and in. 4-0 our score. And out of the backcourt comes Justice Espinoza. As the whistle blows, they will call Hammond for a travel and give it back to Booker T here. Kalynn Johnson-Cooper lobbing it back into play here. Out around the perimeter, Markayla Johnson working it between the keys. Back over to the right wing, a three-pointer for Tiara Owens missing and no good. And Hammond will try to take it back the other way. A pass intended for Hindley West was batted away, but she gets it back down on the right side of the paint. Lady Warriors try to pass inside, and looks like we've got a 30-second timeout taken. Booker T 4, Hammond 0. We'll keep it right here for just a moment, and let's get familiar with this Hammond Lady Warriors starting lineup. Give us a little bit of information on each of these girls that as we come into this ball game, Edward.
Well, we got number 2, number 3, Justice and Jordan Espinosa, the sisters there. Justice being the older, the senior, she's our primary ball handler, and Jordan does a lot of ball handling too. They both known for their defense very well. They're kind of those pesky defenders. And my daughter, number 23, Emma, big rebounder for us as well. Whenever Hindley gets double teamed, it usually opens up Emma for some plays. And then Danica, one of our better perimeter shooters as well.
12-0, Hammond coming into this ball game against Booker T. Trying to make a statement here at the BOK. Hindley West using all that height off of an inbound pass to tip the ball in for the Lady Warriors' first bucket of the ball game. And here comes Markayla Johnson on the attack as she feeds the lady down low. Nice defense for Hammond as they came down on number 20 here. We'll have to get a quick update from our scores table here as to who number 20 is for Booker T, because that was not turned in on the original roster. Inbound throw given back inside to Tiara Owens. Owens back around the perimeter, brings it back over to Markayla Johnson, now to Ryan Mayberry. Cross-court pass back over to Johnson. Back to the right wing, Tiara Owens. Mayberry again. And a shot from inside, in and out, no good as Espinoza takes it the other direction. Jordan to Justice. Justice Espinoza fouled as she tries to cross the time stripe. And that's going to be on Ryan Mayberry. Hammond will have it here. We'll throw it into Justice Espinoza. She almost gets her pocket picked. Everybody fighting after the basketball, and now the thumbs go in the air and a jump ball called. Inbound throw given back in to Tiara Owens. Owens back down on the left side. checking it to an open teammate, Cooper. Pass inside and turnaround shot off the rim and no good for Markayla Johnson. And now a turnover coming up with it. The Lady Hornets, 2-point shots on the way it in. And that'll leave Hammon with the basketball. I'm going to guess, Edward, that you guys are probably the furthest traveled in this tournament today. 2-point shots
come
off
on,
the
Emma.
back iron, no good for Emma Krapcha. Rebound to the stick back, won't go for Henley West, and here comes Booker T.
Yeah, our team came up last night, and then we got up this morning and left about 6 o'clock from Hammond. Nice little 3-hour drive.
Kylan Johnson Cooper tipping it out of play. Hammond had the last touch, so basketball stays with Booker T. Long three-pointer off the rim and no good. Back the other way, Hammond with Justice Espinoza out of the backcourt. 2-point shots on the way it in for Henley West. Yeah, up until September of this year, we owned radio stations in Pampa, Dumas, and Borger, Texas, and I don't miss that drive at all. So
Borger, that's quite a ways out there in the middle of nowhere.
That's a ways. Now we got a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and be back right after this. You're watching the Tournament of Champions on
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At TOC
3 years. Welcome back. Grant Merrill, Edward Krapcha along with you, Hammond and Booker T this afternoon in the first opening round for the Tournament of Champions, 59th annual edition, presented by Quick Trip. 3-point shots off the rim and no good for Markayla Johnson.
Call foul there on the rebound is number 20, I believe, for Booker T.
We got to find out who that person is. Inbound throw given inside to Justice Espinoza. Now her pocket picked. Lady Hornets headed straight to the hoop. Shots up, in, but not without some traffic on the way. Markayla Johnson getting that bucket. Booker T leading it 8-4. Here come the Lady Warriors.
Oh,
Davis.
Freshman Rakea Davis driving in.
Back the other direction, Tiara Owens. Owens out at the top of the key. In three-point range, she'll work the perimeter here. Back over to Markayla Johnson. Pass inside, two-footer is on the way and in. And Kashay Brown is going to be number 20, who we've been looking for. Thank you, Scott McCrary. 2-point shots on the way and in for Danica Bullcoming. Or no, that's your daughter, Em.
No, it was Emma passed it to Danica there, I believe.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I heard our announcer shout Emma's name, and I was like, well, I messed that one up.
No, you're correct.
Three-point shot coming. That one's on the way and in. Markayla Johnson. Into the front court. Here comes Hammond. Back the other direction. The Hornets after a turnover. 2-point shot to Tiara Owens won't go. Now the basketball pulled out of bounds, and Hammond should have it here.
Number 24, Mayberry, and number 11, Abby Phillips in for Booker T and Lady Warriors.
You know, most of what I know about Hammond, I've learned watching Mike Morgan on Channel 4 during tornado season.
Exactly,
so
yeah. We're out there right in the middle of it all.
You guys get the first of it, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Out around the perimeter, here's Hindley West with the basketball. She'll put it up and in. And just like that, we've got a 13-10 lead for Booker T. Hammond still on the Lady Hornets' heels. Into the front court, Markayla Johnson. Her shot for two, marred by a foul.
Number 24, Henley West, I believe. First personal, second team foul.
So that will leave Booker T. Washington back at the free throw line. .147 left to go in the first quarter. 13-10 our score. Booker T. leading it. I'll try to add one here, and they do. Another free throw up and coming.
Cooper and Espinosa back in for the Lady Warriors and Booker T.
And, of course, you do all the Hammond games on Squirtle, if I remember correctly.
Do all the Hammond games on Paragon TV.
Oh, Paragon, okay. Sorry, Blake Brewer. We'll try to get that right next time. Next free throw on the way and in. 15-10 our score. 1:47 left to go in the first quarter. Back the other direction come the Lady Warriors. Abby Phillips with it. She'll work it over to an open teammate, giving it off to Justice Espinoza. Back to Jordan Espinoza. Her shot for three on the way and in, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior three-pointer.
Out of the backcourt, Markayla Johnson. Working it back over to the top of the key, giving it back over to Kamari Lomack. Lomack now to the right side, finding Mayberry. Mayberry working it down to Kylan Johnson-Cooper. Her shot's on the way and in. 17-13 our score. Espinoza, that's the Jordan variety, giving it back over to Justice. Now to Abby Phillips, and they try to maneuver the basketball. We've got a foul called on Kylan Johnson-Cooper. That'll leave Justice Espinoza to send it back into play. Justice is the senior. Jordan is the sophomore. A lot of good basketball from those two for the Lady Warriors. Now Henley West driving on the baseline. 2-point shots on the way and in. What's our college prospects looking like for Henley? With that type of height, she's got to have some attention.
She's gotten 17 college offers that we've counted, and several D1. Minnesota was looking at her, and I believe she even got an offer from Brown.
Wow. Well, she's got some great potential ahead of her for sure, even if she becomes a Golden Gopher. Long three off the rim and no good for Jordan Espinoza. Back the other direction comes Booker T. 13 seconds left. 2-point shot won't fall. Rebound, stick back won't go. Henley West blocking that one. Slapping it out of play there. And that'll leave Booker T with the basketball with 8 seconds to do something with it. She'll lob it inside. 2-point shot marred by a foul. 6 seconds left.
Foul on Jordan, her first personal 13 foul.
How are the Hammond boys looking this year?
They're looking really well. They're, I believe, 11-1 on the season. Coach Johnson has that ship going in the right direction. And, just 2 seasons ago, they were 4-20 or 4-22, and they've really turned things around there in that program.
Yeah, that is what you'd call a turnaround for sure. Next free throw up and coming after our shooter ties her shoe. And now that that's taken care of, free throws off the rim and no good. Back the other direction. Here's Justice Espinoza. Basketball's out of bounds, so Booker T will have 1 second to see if they can do something with it here. Inbound throw. No time to do anything, and we've come to the end of the first quarter. Our score, Booker T Washington 17, Hammond 15. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back right after this. This is the Tournament of Champions from Squirtle.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation.
Welcome back to downtown Tulsa here at the BOK Center. Brent Merrill and Edward Crapshaw with you as the Hammon Lady Warriors have the basketball and down 2 to Booker T. Washington heading into the second quarter. Thank you for being with us today. Inbound throws given in to Justice Espinoza. She'll take it out to the top of the key. Back over to Jordan Espinoza. Now to the right wing. 3-point shot. Missing and no good for Danica Bullcoming. And back the other direction. Here comes Booker T. Washington. Mayberry, top of the key. She'll work it back over to an open teammate. 2-pointer. Won't fall. Lady Hornets hanging on to the basketball. 3-point shot won't go either for Ryan Mayberry. And back the other way. Hammond trying to navigate traffic over there, but they can't do it without having the ball knocked out of their hands and out of bounds. So that'll leave Emma Crapshaw to send it back into play here. Emma's a junior. Have y'all started talking college yet?
We have, but she's more of the softball kind of girl, so
understood.
She does very well in basketball, though, and we're trying to get her to understand that she's a heck of a basketball player, too.
Well, there's a lot of opportunities in both sports, and just watching her this game, we can tell she's an athlete for sure. Inbound throw to Henley West. 2-point shot, falls short, won't go. Back into the front court. Long three. In and out, no good for the Lady Hornets. Rebound, stick back, won't go. Henley West pulling down the basketball. And a foul call. We're going to call that one on Booker T, I believe. Ryan Mayberry getting that one.
That was her second personal.
It's hard to see when 24 is fouled by 24.
Right.
So, inbound throw given back inside to the open Jordan Espinoza. Or Justice, I'm sorry. Justice out of the backcourt. You know, I think you'd agree with me. I'm a softball dad as well, and talking about Emma's future, and what a time for girls softball in Oklahoma.
Oh, definitely. It's been fun.
Sooners and
the Sooners, and then of course OSU girls were doing really well. It was late too, and softball has really exploded.
Can't forget our sponsor, Rogers State, winning the D2 national championship. So, like we were talking about, a lot of opportunities for these young ladies, for sure. Booker T will have the basketball. 6:41 left to play here. Inbound throw given in to Tiara Owens. Owens slowly out of the backcourt. Brings it out across the time stripe. Working at left corner. Over to the open Kennedy Glenn, who's now in the ball game. Glenn down to Mayberry. And the foul called.
Number 33, Danica Bullcoming. First personal for Dan.
Now, Bullcoming is a Native American last name, if I've heard one.
Yes, sir, it is.
Not hard to see that for sure. Tiara Owens out around the perimeter, finds an open lady, long three. And the basketball tipped out of play. What is the predominant tribe out in that direction?
Well, it's Cheyenne and Arapaho, but it's mainly Cheyenne's.
Gotcha.
It's a kind of like a consolidated thing. We got Cheyenne and Arapaho. CNA tribe is what they call it.
Of course. Up and under, 2-point shot, missing and no good. 5:56 left to play. And now we've got a foul called again on Danica Bull coming. Back at the free throw line, that is going to leave Markayla Johnson. First free throw off the back iron, no good.
Into the game is number 10, Rakay Davis. This is actually Danica's younger cousin right here.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine team members being related in a town the size of Hammon.
Now, we got quite a few on ours.
First free throw. Every game's a family reunion, right?
Yes, sir.
First free throw is on the way and in for Markayla Johnson. And now Hammond trying to take it the other direction. As Jordan Espinoza takes it out of the backcourt, racing for the hoop, turns it over and coming up with the Tierra Owens. Owens down low to an open teammate, 2-point shot block. Henley Green coming up with it, or Henley West, I'm sorry. Out of the backcourt, Jordan Espinoza with it. She'll try to work it to an open teammate. Now the ball turned over. Back the other direction. Here comes Booker T. 2-pointers on the way in for Markayla Johnson. Count the basket. She's fouled on the way up. They're going to call that one on Jordan Espinoza, and this will leave Markayla Johnson back at the free throw line. 20-15 our score. Free throws up, free throws good for Markayla Johnson. Inbound throws put back into Justice Espinoza. Back over to an open teammate. 2-point shot for Henley West on the way and in. You know, when she's driving through 3 or 4 defenders, it's sure not hard for her to just tower above them and make that shot.
Our girls got a lot of faith in her, just throwing it down there and trusting her to go up and get it.
I'm just impressed with the 17 different college offers that have come her way. That's really cool. 4:58 left to play in this one. First half anyway. Emma Crapchild lobbing it into an open teammate, Justice Espinoza. Espinoza out across the time stripe, working it out toward the top of the key. Bringing it back over to the open Emma Crapchild. Back the other direction. Markayla Johnson moving it the other way. 2-pointer on the way and in for Tierra Owens. We've got a timeout taken by Hammond. We'll take one with him and be back right after this. You're watching the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Hill Spring Church in Sands.
Welcome back. 23-17 our score. 4:24 left to go in the first half of play. Henley West with the basketball for Hammond out of the break as she'll work it into the paint, trying to get past 2 defenders. She'll get an outlet pass to Espinoza, top of the key. Jordan driving down low. Her shot's over the rim and no good. Brent Merrill and Edward Crapshaw along with you. 3-point shots on the way and in for Tiara Owens and Booker T. Out of the backcourt. Here come the Lady Warriors. And as Rakea Davis tries to drive through traffic, we've got a foul or a out of bounds call.
That was a foul, number 23, Lomack for Booker T.
Inbound throw, stolen away, racing to the front. 2-point shots on the way and in. Tiara Owens gets that one. Up front, 2-pointers off the rim, nothing doing there. Henley West pulling down the rebound. We've got a whistle and a foul. And that is going to be on Cache Brown. And this will send Henley West back to the free throw line. 3:26 left to play here, first half action. Booker T leading Hammon 28-17 if you're just joining us. Free throws up and it's in. Henley West with another one coming. Next free throws on the way and in. Henley West 2 of 2 on that trip. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll visit with our tournament director and the athletic director of the Tulsa Public Schools, Mr. Mick Wilson. Have him drop by and chime in on the state of this year's tournament. Don't want to miss that. Markayla Johnson with the basketball, working it out across the time stripe. 3-point shots off the back iron, nothing doing there. Coming up with it, Rakea Davis. And now a jump ball call. Inbound throw put back into Tiara Owens. Owens out across the time stripe, works it back over to Ryan Mayberry. Mayberry to Tiara Owens once again, back up top to Lomack. 2-point shots on the way and in from Markayla Johnson. Back the other direction, Espinoza. She'll work it out around the perimeter. Driving down on the baseline. Now we've got a. Did she have a foot out of bounds there, Edward?
I think called it with the travel.
Okay. There were several tall girls between me and the referee, so glad
she
you
got
saw
the happy
that.
feet down there.
That does happen. 2:19 to play here. Out around the perimeter, Booker T's Kamari Lomack with it. 3-point shot, won't fall. Henley West with the rebound. Into the front court, Justice Espinoza. She'll work it back over to Abby Phillips. 2-pointer won't go. Back the other direction, Tiara Owens. Owens up and under, and a foul called as she was on her way up.
Number 2, Justice Espinosa, her first personal. 4th team foul.
And that'll leave Owens back at the free throw line. Minute 48 to play. First free throws on the way and in. Another one coming. Another free throw. Shots on the way. Off the rim. No good. 3-point shot. Missing and no good there. Henley West coming down with the rebound. She'll work it back over to Jordan Espinoza. Espinoza dribbling. She'll take it out around the perimeter. Working it back over to Abby Phillips. In the hands of Rakea Davis. Her shot over the rim, no good. And a foul called as everybody tries to pull down that basketball. And this is going to go against Tiana Butler for Booker T. Washington and leave Henley West back at the free throw line. Of the teams Hammon plays, would you say that Henley West is probably the tallest player of any of them?
Oh, for sure, yes.
I mean, I don't know that I've seen a 6'5" lady this year in basketball stand out the way that she does.
Yeah, they're
sure.
few and far between, especially in girls basketball.
Next free throws on the way in. 1:17 left to play here. Back the other direction. Booker T's Markayla Johnson takes the top of the key. She'll work it over to Tiara Owens. Owens to Ryan Mayberry. Mayberry back on the near side, finding Kennedy Glenn. And they're basically playing keep away with the basketball for a little bit until they can get a shot, which they try here and miss. Markayla Johnson not able to get that one. Booker T with an 11-point lead here as we head toward halftime. Espinoza out around the perimeter, 35 seconds left. Right-handed dribble, she'll work it down to the corner, trying to find an open teammate. Now the basketball's tipped out of bounds.
Hopefully we get a 2-for-1 right here. We look like we got possession, so we'll have the ball start the second half.
Certainly nice if you're a Hammond fan for sure. Up top, long three, off the back iron, no good. Henley West trying to tip that rebound back up and in. Now she's going to the free throw line after another foul on Tiana Butler.
Butler's second personal.
13.5 seconds left to play here. Free throws up. Missing and no good. She'll have another one. Next free throws up on the way and in. 12 seconds left to play here. 10-point ball game. Long three-pointers off the rim. Nothing doing there. 3 seconds, 2 seconds at the buzzer. Shots off the rim and no good for Abby Phillips. And we've played a half here at the BOK. Take a break and be back right after this. This is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to invite you to join us for one of our worship services, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Charles Page High School Auditorium.
You can worship with us online at our website, hillspring.tv, our YouTube channel, or on Facebook Live.
We offer exciting programs for kids of all ages and a fun family atmosphere where it's easy to connect and find a place to belong.
Join us this Sunday. We'll save you a seat.
Hill Spring Church, making a difference together.
For a lot of people with a fear of their credit score and wanting a new or used car loan, this is the last place that one wants to be. Well, at Western Sun Federal Credit Union, a marginal credit score doesn't necessarily mean no. In fact, they have a terrific record of getting members approved, and all it requires is this. Give Western Sun a look for low rates and a fast response. I doubt you'll be disappointed. WSFCU.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Anger, anxiety, worry.
Back here at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Grant Merrill, Edward Crabtree along with you, and Hammon Lady Warriors trailing Booker T by 10, undefeated to this point in the season, Edward, and I know this is not a position your girls are used to being in at this point. Give me your thoughts on the first half and what you guys, what Coach Conley might be telling your kids in an effort to try to come back and narrow the deficit on this thing.
I think he's probably just trying to tell them just to relax. He's been telling them this whole time, hey, we're playing on free money right here. I mean, no one expects us to win, so just go out there, relax, and have some fun.
Well, you know, I know that once you get the Christmas rust shaking off bolts and get back into the ball game here, that the second half might be a different story here. Into the front court, it will be Jordan Espinoza for the Lady Warriors. She'll turn the ball over. Coming up with the Tierra Owens. She heads straight to the hoop and gets a bucket to increase that lead to 12 for Booker T. Of course, this is the biggest stage for high school basketball in the state of Oklahoma over the Christmas holiday. Got a lot of good games coming up. Booker T and OK coming up in senior boys action. Then we'll have a break and A lot of good basketball coming up tonight.
Yes, I'm looking forward to some of them boys matchups tonight.
Weatherford and Dale, and then
I could watch those Wilson Henrietta boys in action.
taking on Owasso, one of the top teams in the country. Of course, Brian Montanati has done wonders with that program and now has them beating top 10 teams in the country based on some of their action from last week. That's a team that played right up to Christmas Eve and is now right back at it.
Oh, wow. Wasting no time, huh?
They aren't wasting anything. It'll be fun to watch for sure. Into the front court, Ryan Mayberry with the basketball. She'll work it around the perimeter to Markayla Johnson. Johnson back to Mayberry, now to Tiara Owens. Inside, 2-point shots on the way in, and that is Markayla Johnson once again. Into the front court, Hammon trying to take it, but they'll turn it over. Booker T coming up with it. Now we've got a foul called on number 33 here, Danica Bull coming. I think this may be number 3 for her, Edward.
That is her third personal early here in the third quarter still. So Rakea will check in for Dan.
That'll leave Tiara Owens with the basketball for Booker T. She'll work it back over to Markayla Johnson. Johnson with a cross-court pass, 3-point shot on the way and in. Kyla Johnson-Cooper getting that one. Henley West with the basketball out of the backcourt. Henley back over to Jordan Espinoza, and as she comes across the time stripe, we've got a timeout called on the floor. 6:10 left to play, third quarter action. Booker T leading Hammond 40-21. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this. You're watching the Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip from Squirtle.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place.
Back here at the BOK Center in Tulsa, Grant Merrill, Edward Crapchild along with you as the Booker T. Washington Lady Hornets lead at 40-21 over Hammond. Thank you for being with us. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. And you can spend the rest of your break watching basketball with us here on Squirtle. Lots of great high school action throughout the day. Tiara Owens into the front court, working it around the perimeter and getting it inside to an open teammate. 2-point shots on the way and in, and 42-21. Racing into the front court. 2-pointers on the way and in for Henley West. Booker T taking it the other direction. Pass down to the left side. Bring it back over to Tiara Owens. Up top, 3-point shot, won't fall. And Hammond will take it the other direction. Rakea Davis giving it back over to Jordan Espinoza, and she tips it out of play. Down 19. Edward and Hammond with a lot of work to do in this half.
We got to just limit our turnovers. I believe we had 14 first half turnovers, just really killing ourselves.
Two-pointer missing and no good for the Lady Warriors. Back the other direction.
Not to take away from Booker T, they have some stellar defenders on their team as well.
Yes, sir. Shea Brown with a two-pointer for the Lady Hornets. 44-23 our score. 21-point lead for Booker T.
A little unforced turnover right there.
Loose basketball picked up by the Lady Hornets. Three-point shot coming. It's off the rim and no good. I'll take it out between the keys, and rushing inside was Tamari Lomack. She's able to make an easy basket there, and it's 46-23, 23-point lead. Now the basketball loose and out of bounds. And it will stay with Hammon here. And right now, your girls right now are in a position they got to take advantage of every possession.
You got to make them count here. We definitely can't afford empty trips.
Down on the right side of the paint, 2-point shots off the glass, no good. Henley West with a quick rebound and a stick back. She'll put it up and in. She makes it look so easy.
She does, but she definitely works hard down there every game, night in and night out.
46-25 our score. A three-pointer missed by Booker T, and Hammond back on the attack here. Jordan Espinoza to Justice Espinoza. Now a quick pass over to Abby Phillips. Phillips back over to Justice Espinoza. And a pass inside. 2-pointers on the way and in, and a foul called as she's on her way up. She'll likely get the +1 here. They're going to count this one on Ryan Mayberry. And this is going to leave Emma Crapsha back at the free throw line. Get that picture, Dad.
I got to take my time.
Edwards down here playing sideline photographer.
And she misses. That's what I get for recording her.
Well, you know, there's only a number of times that any of these girls get to play on a floor like this, so you got to make the most of every moment, right?
I got to remind myself I got to come down and just be a parent every now and then.
2-pointer on the way and in for Emma Crapshaw, and she did get that one, so you put the camera down and she scores, right?
Go figure. That's usually how it works.
Markayla Johnson into the front court, working it around the perimeter. She'll work it back over to Kamari Lomack, and now we've got a foul call. This is going to go on Abby Phillips.
First personal, third team foul.
Inbound throw given back inside to Ryan Mayberry. Mayberry out between the circles. Here's a 2-pointer on the way and in. That's Markayla Johnson.
Such a pretty shot right there.
Yeah, she made that one look easy. Tiara Owens out around the perimeter, racing inside. 2-point shot blocked. Surprised I have not seen our tribal counselor for the Cherokee Nation, Mr. Joe Deere, here in a sideline folding chair. He's Mr. Booker T. Washington and usually is out here for a lot of these. Fine sponsor of the tournament here. And now a foul called. We're going to call this one on Tiana Butler. I'm sure we'll see him at some point in the tournament. He might be trying to figure out how the Cherokees can get some of that revenue away from Lucky Star. So out around the perimeter, a 3-point shot off the rim there for Abby Phillips, and the thumbs go in the air, and we've got a jump ball called as everybody went for the rebound.
Possession arrow to Booker T.
Mari Lomack will have the basketball. She'll toss it back into Markayla Johnson. Johnson slowly dribbling between the circles, so she gets a quick handoff over to Lomack. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. slowing up the pace of things here. Pass through the air back over to Kennedy Glenn. Now out to Lomack once again. Back up top to Tiana Butler. Butler gets her pocket picked, racing into the front court. Espinoza, her shot blocked, coming back the other direction, the Lady Hornets. Johnson back over to the right side. Three-point shot won't fall for Kennedy Glenn. Now Jordan Espinoza with the basketball. Pressured on the left side. They get the ball away from her. A steal from Booker T and a collision mid-court as she was racing into the paint, and Justice Espinoza will be charged with the foul here. That collision looked like it could have hurt.
Justice, no stranger to collision. She was in a collision against Lomega 2 years ago in the state championship game, and she got taken out with a collision.
Sanaya Hill has the basketball, moving it back over to Lomack. 56 seconds left to play. Kennedy Glenn with the basketball. She'll work it out of the corner. Now turning the ball over. Coming up with it, Abby Phillips. Phillips back up top to Justice Espinoza. Now to Henley West, and her shot falls short. Hammon recovers, back up top. Three-pointers on the way and in. There's Justice Espinoza.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior three-pointer.
20 seconds left in the quarter. Lomax slowing up the pace of things here. Nine seconds, 8 seconds. Pass through the air, back over to the open Kennedy Glenn. Up top, three-point shot, in and out, no good for Kamari Lomack. And we've put an end on the third quarter. Our score, Booker T. Washington 48 and Hammond 32. We'll take a quick break and be back after this on Squirtle.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Why be a ranger?
Welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, along with the voice of the Hammond Warriors, Edward Crapshaw. I'm Grant Merrill. This is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV. Thank you for being with us. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Espinoza with the basketball out of the break for the Lady Warriors. Trying to give it back over to Emma Crapshaw, and she turns it over. Back the other way comes Booker T. They go up for a shot, and we've got a foul. And back at the free throw line after a foul on Henley West. See what Booker T can do right here with Cache Brown at the free throw line. Free throws coming with 7:43 left to play. Shots up, shots good.
Booker T shooting 6 of 11 from the charity stripe.
Henley West out of the back court. Passing it forward. Espinoza back to Crapshaw. And Her shot's on the way and in. You need to get that camera out, man.
I'll keep it in for now.
That's a great shot. Kylan Johnson-Cooper back around the perimeter, finding Tiara Owens. Now a 2-point shot off the rim and no good for Markayla Johnson. And a pass back up top to Ryan Mayberry. Her shot for three won't go. Rebound. Hammon and Espinoza. And Jordan Espinoza is going to, or Justice Espinoza is going to be fouled. We're actually a turnover here. We're going to see Ryan Mayberry taking it the other way from Booker T. Washington. 6:55 left to go here. 2-point shot missing, partially blocked, and back the other direction. Lady Warriors have it. Jordan Espinoza, top of the key, and she's fouled. Call this one on Tiara Owens.
That's for three. Tiara Owens, her second, team number one.
Danica back into game 4. Abby, you gotta be careful. She's playing with 3 fouls.
Let's say Bull Cumming is at least got to watch herself for sure. 6:36 to play. Into the front court for Hammond. Justice Espinoza. Out around the perimeter, finding Jordan Espinoza. Now a pass inside, Henley West. Her shot for two won't go, but her stick back after a rebound will. 49-36 our score. Johnson Cooper with it. Down to Markayla Johnson. Her shot for two on the way and in.
It was a nice move there by Brown. Kind of just isolated Henley and didn't really let her go out to defend that one.
Traveling called as Hammond tries to take it the other direction. Can't do it. And now Booker T. Washington with the basketball. Ryan Mayberry gets a pass inside. 2-point shots all the way and good. That's Markayla Johnson once again. 53-36 our score. 17-point lead for the Booker T. Washington Hornets. Our math skills aren't any better here in Tulsa than they are in Hammond, Edwards. Sorry about that. 5:23 left to play here, and Booker T will have the basketball.
My math teacher listens, so I can't really comment on that one.
We'll understand if you stay reserved here. We'll take a quick timeout and be back right after this. It is Hammond trailing Booker T. This is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma,
Not going to lie, that Brahms commercial is making us all a little hungry here on Media Row, as Booker T leads Hammond 53-36 here in downtown Tulsa at the BOK Center. 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle TV. Grant Merrill and Edward Crapshaw along with you. Down in the paint, a two-pointer coming from Booker T that misses, and now with the basketball pushed across the baseline, Hammon will take it the other direction. Justice Espinoza out of the backcourt, turns the ball over on a pass as Markayla Johnson intercepts. A two-pointer off the rim, nothing doing there.
Nice save by Dane out of bounds there, just kind of flipping it over her head.
And now the Hammond Lady Warriors will have it. Up and under, 2 pointers on the way and in for Hammond. Nice work there for Bullcoming. Sometimes the reward is there when you're even playing with 3 fouls. So, we were trying to be careful with her. It turned out to be a good decision putting her back into play. 4:15 left to play here in this one.
Yeah, it seems like with the more fouls you get, sometimes you get more reckless, but at the same time it helps you out, I guess.
Sure. Booker T slowing up the pace of things. Now they'll spring into action.
Kind of just throw caution to the wind, I guess what I was trying to get at.
Ryan Mayberry launching a three-pointer, and it's on the way it in. 56-38 our score. Henley West into the front court, working it back over to Jordan Espinoza. Espinoza driving through traffic, fires a long shot. It's on the way it in.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior three-pointer.
56-41 our score. I'm going to have to learn that for the next few Hammond games, aren't I?
That's my little catchphrase whenever we make a three-pointer.
I will just defer to you after any three scored by Hammond. So
works for me.
Hornets with it. Markayla Johnson working it inside. Now a foul call. What's that old Matt Pinto says? That's a Thunder money ball. Or,
yeah, cha-ching, Thunder money ball.
See, now you've got your own.
Me and him kind of came up with that. But our second game we were going to, like, hey, we got to have something we can say.
And with, NIL coming, the possibility of an actual money ball is just actually getting
yeah, there you go.
Much broader. So next free throw's on the way, off the rim, no good. Now, who's your stat guy? We haven't introduced him today.
So my stat guy is Kenneth Stomps. He's been helping me out since I started doing this 3 years ago now. And he's kind of my right-hand man. I can't do this without him. He gives me a lot of numbers here to throws at me. And
let me tell you, brother can work an iPad better than anybody I've ever seen.
Hey, it's a lot to do at first, but kind of once you get in the hang of it and get the groove going, it's just second nature where you're pushing.
Well, you're also talking to somebody whose 6-year-old niece had to help him set up his iPhone. So, I mean,
you kind of mentioned Lucky Star earlier. He works at the Hammon Lucky Star there in Hammon. He's actually one of the operations manager.
Sure. Johnson Cooper feeding an open lady and a 2-point shot on the way it in. We've got a timeout on the floor. 56-41 our score, 2:42 to play, and we're back after this. Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
As you travel down
Thank you to our good sponsors like Center Plains Ag for their commitment to high school athletics and their sponsorship of this morning's action on the Tournament of Champions. Actually, it's 1 in the afternoon. I just said morning. We've done a lot of games here today, hadn't we? Into the front court. And here come the Hammon Lady Warriors. Justice Espinoza out around the perimeter, trying to find an open lady in Henley West. Her shot for 2 on the way and in. Count that basket. She is going to the free throw line. Don't forget, we've got Booker T and OK coming up next. Tony Wilson and I will have that one. And Trey will be along with us for the production duties on that. And then the legends roll in. Todd Miller and Doug Nelson. And then later tonight, Dustin Goodnow and Matt Adair for the rest of the day's action here on Squirtle. A lot of good games in the afternoon session of the Tournament of Champions. Booker T with the basketball. Tiana Butler working it around the perimeter to Cache Brown. She'll drive inside. 2-point shots on the way and in. 60-43 our score. 1:45 left to play here. Espinoza into the front court, working it down low. 2-point shot for Henley West on the way and in. 1:30 left to play here. And here come the Lady Hornets from the wing. Shots off the rim, nothing doing there. And another attempt. On the way and in is the three-pointer for Booker T. Washington. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Kennedy Glenn. And that three-pointer prompts a timeout to be taken by the Hammond Lady Warriors. We'll take one with them. Be back after this. You're watching the Tournament of Champions from Squirtle.
As you travel down the road to the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Janssen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Janssen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JanssenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Janssen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma.
Back here in downtown Tulsa at the BOK Center, Grant Merrill and Edward Crapchild along with you. 1:16 left to go between Booker T and Hammond. Booker T advancing in the winner's bracket, and Hammond will go to the consolation side of things here. Henley West driving back to an open teammate. Up top. Try to get it back over to Danica Bullcoming, and basketball was knocked out of play. I thought Edward was going to get an assist here or something.
Yeah, tip it back into him.
Justice Espinoza will put it back into play here. I always tell our producers I'm the one that's going to be looking at the roster when the ball comes straight at me at 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
So up to them to save our life here.
I'm doing quite a bit of the same, looking down, trying to learn names.
46 seconds left to play here as Justice Espinoza will send it back into action here. Henley West receiving that pass. Down in the corner, a three-pointer coming. It won't fall for Abby Phillips. Back the other direction come the Hornets. 2-pointers on the way and in. Booker T broadening the lead as Janiyah Grant gets that one. Back the other direction. Lady Warriors get their pocket picked. Up and under, 2-pointer. Off the rim, but a stick back up and in. 13 seconds left. Five seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Back up top, Abby Phillips for three at the buzzer, and that won't fall. 67-45, the Hammond Lady Warriors getting their first loss of the season. Edward, our condolences to you on that, but that does mean we get to work together tomorrow morning, right?
Hey, I wasn't expecting a huge win here for the Lady Warriors. I'm just glad they got to come up here and experience the Tournament of Champions, and Class B school going up against a 5A school. So definitely a game to remember.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing what they do for the rest of it. We've got senior boys play coming up next. Booker T taking on OK. And we will be with you for that one here in just a few moments. For Edward Crapshaw, Grant Merrill saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a few minutes here on Squirtle TV.